Everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva. And what's today? Well, today is Shout Out Sunday. Yeah, that's what it is. And I started doing Shout Out Sunday a few weeks ago. And the reason I decided to start this was because there are so many great YouTube channels out there. And a lot of them are not big channels, they're smaller channels. And a lot of us have never heard of them. And if you don't give them a little bit of a shout out, how will they grow, right? So I decided to do this. And there are so many great channels out there that I love. And yes, I do baking, but I also tell everyone I throw in a little bit more for good measure, just to keep my channel interesting. I've been known to have vacations on there and, you know, other holidays and events. But I do mostly baking. But I also watch many of the other channels. I watch the mature beauty channels. Of course, I'm the diva. My tastes vary. So I thought each Sunday I would highlight one of the channels that I really love. So we've already highlighted two. If you want to go back and look at the last two Sundays, you'll see who I shouted out on that Sunday. But now, who will I shout out today? And you should always watch because you never know. One of these days, it might just be you. So today, I have decided to shout out the channel Terry Lyle. That's his name, Terry Lyle. Some funny things about Terry. Terry started his channel quite a while back, and you know why he started it? He started it because of his love of yodeling. That's what I said now. Don't click off if you don't like yodeling. Because Terry has many other talents. His channel really has little to do with yodeling. So anyway, what I love most, I think, about Terry's channel is he is a great horticulturist. I don't even know how to explain it. He makes the most beautiful gardens I've ever seen. He plants so many different kind of vegetables, flowers. I mean, he made a fence to go around his garden that I couldn't even explain to you. You'd have to go over to his channel and see it. I mean, it's a work of art. It's really unbelievable. And periodically he does his garden updates. I know recently he tries to incorporate a lot of recipes because he does do cooking on his channel. And he tries to incorporate recipes that include what he has harvested from his garden. Recently he did, I believe it was a roasted tomato soup delight, and they were from all the harvest of tomatoes that he got from his garden. The soup looked absolutely delicious. So you will see lots and lots of beautiful gardening on Terry's channel. You'll see him harvesting vegetables. You'll see him making delicious recipes with what he's harvested from his garden. I mean, it's just amazing. And I'm looking down at my notes, but I don't really need them because I know Terry pretty well. I mean, Terry makes these awesome walking sticks from what he takes from his garden. And, oh, let me not forget this. He is the bonsai tree king. That's for sure. He turns everything into bonsais. And he has the most beautiful little beds where he has a couple of his bonsai trees on there, and they're really awesome. In fact, he was teasing me once because I did a video of the outside of my house, and I have a big, full red maple, that's down, pretty much to the ground. And he said, boy, if he could get his hands on that, he'd turn it into a bonsai tree. So anyway, he is quite comical. Recently, I don't know if you've ever seen anybody do this. I just haven't. But he planted potatoes in his garden, and he did a video showing us how he harvested the potatoes. And it was very interesting to me because I never saw it done, how he had his shovel and he was digging all those potatoes out of the ground. I think he said he ended up having about 15 pounds of potatoes. So I don't know what he's doing with all those potatoes, but I don't know. You might want to go over his channel, because you might find a recipe he puts on there. Terry says that his wife Dorothy is an excellent chef. She does most of the cooking, but Dorothy doesn't come on camera. I have never seen Dorothy actually. Terry's on there making his recipes. Oh, how do I want to say? The introductions to his video are unbelievable. I mean, I wish I had that talent. They're so clever, and I don't even know how he even does them. But then, of course, I read a bit about him, and I found out. I think Terry said when he was 5 years old, and he was in school, I think he entered some kind of an art contest. Don't hold me to it, but I think that's what he said. And I think he even won a prize for that. And he said when he was 5 years old, he knew he wanted to be an artist. He just had that feeling, and he was so good at it. So Terry has worked as a graphic artist, I think he said, for the last 32 years. So like I told you before, this channel is not about yodeling. It's about gardening. It's about harvesting fantastic things from his garden. It's about cooking. He's an artist, really is an artist. He worked, I think, for a company called Whirly. It was the Whirly Drink Works, and he was there for many, many years. And I think he did design work there, layout, illustrations, and photography. So he's a very, very talented man. And you'll even see some of the videos he puts on there are some of the artwork he's done. It's amazing. And he's so precise and he's so organized. Every little thing he does, right down to his recipes, he's got planned out to perfection. And I think he told me that he did a tag a while back. I don't know, maybe it was a couple of years ago. He doesn't usually do YouTube tags, but somebody tagged him. And there was a few questions you had to answer, and I'll tell you what his answers were. They wanted to know, what is your favorite chef? Do you know what he said? He said his wife, Dorothy. Now, he did say he used to love to watch Julia Child way back and some other chefs, but I think he's trying to get some brownie points there with his wife. Said his favorite chef is his wife, Dorothy. And this is interesting. They asked him what his favorite dessert was. Well, let me tell you, he is a very loyal YouTube subscriber of mine. I can almost guarantee that every video I put up, Terry watches and makes such nice comments on them. But you know what? Terry and his wife Dorothy, they don't eat dessert. I don't know. Go figure. Who doesn't eat dessert? But they really don't. And I take that as a compliment that they watch my channel because I guess they enjoy it, and they don't even eat desserts. So, I don't know. I guess I can say, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go on down below and hit that the red subscribe button and the little bell next to it. I may have something on my channel that you enjoy. But anyway, when asking him what his favorite dessert was, you know what he said? Just give him a big plate of mashed potatoes with gravy and he would be in heaven. So there you go. Hey, maybe we're going to see him use those 15 pounds of potatoes he just harvested, and we'll see a special mashed potato dish. That could be a challenge for you, Terry. And also another question was, what foods won't you eat? Well, he will not eat two foods. He won't eat celery and he won't eat sesame. You know why? Because he's allergic to them. And I guess when you have a severe allergic reaction to foods, you stay away from them. And I know he said he doesn't eat anything that moves, anything alive. Nothing that's still alive and wiggling. No, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't eat that either. But getting back to the desserts, there is one dessert recipe I think I saw on his channel. I think it's one of his favorites. I think it was a pear in a puff pastry or something like that. I'm not exactly positive. Like I said, don't look for Dorothy on there. Maybe someday she'll surprise us. But basically, she's behind the scenes, sort of like my hubby, who's my cameraman. He stays behind the scenes, just as Dorothy does. So I always believe in share the love. I mean, I would love to see all of you go over to Terry's channel. He has a small channel, and show him some love. Subscribe to his channel. See if there's something over there that he does that you might enjoy. Because we're all in this YouTube journey together. And if we can't help each other, then who's going to help us, right? So I would say Terry's very multi-talented. I mean, besides his gardening, his recipes, his artwork, his planting, his yodeling. I mean, what more could you ask for? So head on over and show Terry some love. Subscribe to his channel. We're all here. What's that saying? We can all use a little help from our friends. I'm going to put the link to his channel down below in my description box. And I hope you'll enjoy his channel as much as I do. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. My usual toodles. And don't forget to watch next Sunday, because you never know. It could be you that I'm featuring on Shoutout Sunday. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Check Terry's link below. So for now, I love all of you. I'll see you soon. Toodles!